Hi, a very,
Hello, how are you?
I'm good. What about you?
I'm good too. You're so pretty. Oh my God, I don't think I've spoken to you before, have I?
No, 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 no.
Yeah.
I'm totally new in this platform, so it's my
Oh.
second session. Yeah.
All right, all right. Okay, so
Thanks for
your name,
compliment.
oh, of course. So your name is
My name is Anju Chaurasia.
okay. All right. So uh hi. So how are you liking Clapingo?
Yeah, I think it's a good platform to improve your communication skills. And when you get the feedback from your expert tutor, then you can improve
Mhm.
yourself in a better way rather than practicing yourself or choosing others activity that will waste your
Yeah,
lots of time and even you can't improve.
yeah, absolutely. So what do you do?
By profession I am a digital creator. I have my own
Okay.
YouTube channel. I love to create content on
Mhm.
spoken English and confidence building.
Okay, that's wonderful. One second.
Yeah.
Yes. Hello. Okay. Yeah, so that's your profession. That's wonderful. And what about your hobbies?
So hobbies, actually, I would like to tell you a little bit about myself so that
Yes.
you can get to know that how much time I get to
Yes.
write for my hobbies.
Yeah.
Mhm. I'm Anju Chaurasia and I'm connecting you from Noida. I'm a
Mm-hmm.
proud mother of two kids. I'm super energetic. So whenever I get the time, I used to spend time with my family and my kids. Because when you have a joint family and you have kids, so it's really hard for you to manage your professional and personal life.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I love to spend time with my friends and with my kids.
All right. So, how do you manage everything? So, right now, how are you managing everything?
See, if I talk about the managing, so I just blend it because it's not possible to do separate things. Yeah, I have the certain responsibility which I have to perform every day. So most of the time recordings and whatever my profession required content. So I do in the weekends, Saturday,
Mhm.
Sunday, because on that day my babies are on leave, and my husband used to help me on both days. So this is how I can manage.
Oh, great.
Without
I'm
support
glad.
you can't. Yeah, without support you can't do it. And
Yeah.
I'm so grateful of my kids as well because they are so loving and supporting because they are not too young, but they always, if I ask them to give me some time, I have some important work, so they always allow me to do.
Well, that's wonderful. I'm so glad that they're supportive. That actually makes everything so much easier, right? Yeah,
Yes.
that's great. That's great. All right. So what do you like to do in your free time?
So we hardly get the free time.
Right. Okay. So,
Yeah,
all right.
see, we hardly get the time, but whenever we get the time, we love to spend time with our kids. We go to any mall, or if we are at home, so I love to do the certain kind of activity with my kids, like art and craft activity. Sometimes, yeah, most of the I love to spend time with them because I know, see, we have a little less time and they will grow and we can't spend time more with them, so usually I
Yes.
utilize my time with them.
That's so sweet. You're really making sure that you spend all the precious time with them and like really make sure that it's treasured, right? So that's wonderful. So you do arts and crafts with them.
Yes, I
Oh.
love it. Actually, my background is I am a teacher by profession. I have the experience of various field. I
Hmm.
did the work in client servicing department, and I did 3 years work in as a teacher. So teachers love to do something creative, and same here. Yeah, now I am not teaching to anyone, but still I have the habit of to do something creative.
Yeah.
So whatever I used to learn online, offline, I love to give the same things to my kids as well. So this is the reason.
Yeah.
And even I am very passionate about the competition. whatever are going to happen in my kids' school. So I always used to utilize my time whenever I get the time. Yes, what the occasion or events are coming. So if I get the storytelling, so I give all the suggestion whatever I have with my experience, and I love to create the creative prompt and each everything. And I
That
use, yeah, I love to prepare them for any kind of competition.
That's wonderful. I think they're going to be so grateful for you, like in the future. Like they might look back and be like, wow, she was there every single time we needed them. That's wonderful. I'm so glad you're doing that. And how was your time as a teacher? Like, do you have any memories from that time?
Yeah, it was a really wonderful experience because spending time with the children, and when you are learning every day new things.
Mm-hmm.
So at that time, what I have learned that is very precious for me, I have learned the patience, how to deal with
Mm-hmm.
the young children.
Yeah.
That I
Yeah.
understand about the emotion also when they are not able to tell you exactly what is happening, but have the sense to understand the different kind of emotion.
Mm.
So that was the very special learning from that period, I would say. And
Yeah.
it helped me a lot while grading or taking care of my kids, telling them something, teaching them something. So I got that kind of idea from my teaching experience.
That's so wonderful. I think I'm a part-time tutor for kids as well. And
Oh,
everyone asks me like, oh, how is that? I feel like I've learned patience. And it's kind of
yeah,
funny because it just means that they're always noisy and like,
yeah.
giving me a headache. But it's also really nice because with everything else in life, I have become so much more patient. And I think that's such an important lesson to learn from kids.
Yeah, it's really important for human being life ki if you are patient, so you can achieve anything.
Mhm.
Without patience, you can't control your emotion, you can't control yourself, and it's very hard. And
Yeah.
for a woman, it's really very important, I would say,
Yeah,
because
absolutely.
you have to deal, multiple relation in a particular time, so you should
Yeah.
be patient.
Sometimes when this might feel funny, but sometimes when I'm like with adults nowadays, like if an adult is upset, I start treating them like a child, and I'm like, okay, honey, you'll be okay. And they're like older than me, like by 10 years, and I'm still like, you know, absolutely. I completely agree with that.
And I would say that I got lots of energy from that experience, right? Because
Yeah.
you have to always the super energetic. You have should have the superpower to handle their naughtiness, or they are
Multitask.
totally mess up. You at least you should aware about all the mess up, and you are always ready to enjoy and is super energetic. Then only you can handle the kids. If you are lazy, lethargic, you can't handle the kids. So
Yeah, that's
yeah, you should prepare yourself.
so what do you do to rest?
I
What do
don't
you do to rest and relax if you have a day free? What would you do?
see. I'm why I said that I am super energetic. I don't like to be waste my time. I would love to my utilize my time. I love the day is productive actually. If I am because I have wasted lots of time in my previous years. So nowadays, when I jumped into this field, digital market, and I'm working on my professional career. So I want every day should be productive. I should learn something. I should focus on my learning, and so that I can upgrade myself. And yeah, nighttime is we have the 8 hours for sleeping, and that is okay for rest.
That's wonderful. I love that. I don't think I've ever heard someone say that before. That's
Even
wonderful.
I'm okay
Okay,
with a 5 or 6 hour sleep also, because it's enough for me. Yeah.
how do you do that? If I don't get like 10 hours of sleep, I wake up and I'm like, don't irritate me today. I'm so tired. I can't do anything. Like I get so lazy.
So are you
Oh
married?
God. I know.
So that's
I
the
think
reason. When once you will get married and having the baby, na, then automatically you will love to wake up early in the morning And
I'm never having kids now. What did you just do? Oh God. So, so you went from being a teacher to now being like a really close, you have a really close relationship with your kids now, right?
yes.
So what did being a teacher help with as a mother?
Yes, I already told you that to whatever the experience I got from my teaching experience to teach new skills to my kids and preparing them for any kind of challenges in their school life. I'm not talking about the personal, because kids, they don't have any challenges in their personal life. Whatever the projects are, if whatever the patience I got, love to I love to inculcate the same habit with my kids as well,
Yeah.
because if they have the patience and they have the supportive environment. Earlier I used to get angry in the little things, ki why my baby is not getting good numbers, why my baby is not doing good performance in the school. But after that I realized that numbers doesn't matter. You should like prepare your child for future, and it's better than a good human beings. Marks can be get in future also. So
Hmm,
yes, these all things I got from my teaching experience. So we
that's
never
actually,
focus now on marks. We always try to focus on their learnings, whatever they are learning, and I want to make them become a good human beings. So
yes.
yeah, they
They
should learn
should,
a good respect for others. They should have the habit of kindness. So these kind of things we focus more. So
yeah.
I would
I
say
think
these are things that I got from my teaching experience.
I think especially now more than ever, if we can really raise some good children to take over the world, that's the best. That would be the best because there are so many awful human beings that,
Yeah, and
yeah,
parenting is the most difficult job, or you can say most difficult phase of your life.
I bet. Like, I don't have any personal experience, obviously, but I can't imagine how much pressure, how much energy it might take to like literally make and groom like a human being into the planet, right? And like watch them take their steps into the real world. And I feel like there are so many kids out I mean not kids but like adults out there who are so intelligent and so smart, like all these big business CEOs, and they turn out to be really awful people. So instead of the marks, you focusing on them becoming good human beings is the best thing I could hear. Like, that's wonderful. Genuinely, I'm so glad you have that attitude.
And it's a time, right, when
Yeah.
we can make them a good human beings. But
Yeah.
because when they will grow, they will learn lots of things about the life, yeah, how we can deal the situation,
Yeah.
and yeah, how much marks important for them, they will learn slowly and
Yeah.
gradually. But the main which we focus, like sympathy and kindness, these kind of traits, the personality traits, I think they should have.
Yes, absolutely.
Whenever
So
I go to parents meeting, I never ask and discuss about their marks. I always ask them how about the behavior towards the peers and about the teacher. So I love to hear about that. Yes, my kids are doing well, and they are very humble and polite and respectful. So we are so happy and glad, and we are very proud parents.
yes, that's great. I didn't even think about that point because I feel like everyone's like, oh, I just want my kids to have good grades, good grades. But the second you have a kid who's kind of different socially, that becomes the main problem. And if you don't groom them right to be good human beings, grades are not even in the picture because
Yeah.
your whole focus will be like, why didn't they become good human beings? Why are they not kind to their peers, right? So that's very important. I'm glad you said that. Additionally, I just wanted to ask you, since you have so much going on right now, and as a parent, as a working woman yourself, which by the way, I'm so glad that you're so independent and you're working hard, even with kids. Like, I can't imagine how difficult that might be, and you're doing it. So great. But what do you do if you're having a bad day? Like if you're getting angry a little bit, you're a little irritated with everyone, what do you do? How do you cope?
It's we are human being. It's a part of our life. Every day at the moment, I think that I'm so angry. Yes, sometimes I shout, sometimes I try. Like, see, we know the now I'm turning right near to 40, so I know how to handle my anger. I would say.
Wow, you really just slapped me in the face a little bit. Today, the whole day, I've been having a bad day, and I've been like, no, I don't want this, I don't want that. And I've been so irritated, and you're like, I can handle it. I'm good.
It is no, so this is the it was not like that earlier.
Mhm.
By the time being, I
Yeah.
learned these skills,
How
patience,
did you
how to
do
deal
that?
with anger.
How did you like, was it gradual, that growth?
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
I was, yeah, as I am super energetic, so you can understand. I have I have lots of anger earlier. I was not patient, and even for my anger, this is the only reason I have changed my job. Even I now I say that I have experience of various field, but I leave the job, and I have switched many times just because of my anger. Okay, why people are targeting me for that you are not able to manage this. So what I do, I just leave I switch my job. So it was the part of my anger. I was super angry person earlier, but slowly I try to manage my anger, and now I know. See how much anger I should show.
That's great. I mean, I feel like you are so, first of all, you're so expressive, which is so wonderful. Like, I feel like with these conversations I have with all the students every single day, like, it's so nice to see people being expressive, right? Because I thought that would be the most difficult thing, but it's become so easy for everyone. And for you, who, like, if this is your second class and you're so expressive, that's wonderful. And you're already so fluent, and you have such a positive attitude that I really admire that.
Upasna, I would say that to see now students are really crazy about learning new words, vocabulary, fancy words. They are not actually focusing about expression. How we can express the positive body language to
Mhm.
connecting human being as a person. For example, if you are using lots of fancy word and I'm not able to understand, so would I connect with you? And
Mhm.
I don't want to connect you again also. So
Mhm.
people not getting under. So whatever. That's why these kind of things I used to watch from past 1 year. So I thought, okay, let's whatever the idea, whatever the opinion I have, so let's express with the audience. Maybe they will
Yeah,
like it. I
that's
people should learn about the another part of communication. You should know how to tell a story about your life. Like you should be expressive, and you should have the positive body language. Even the like influence building, how we can influence the people with your
yeah,
positive attitude. So you should aware about it, not to focus on like particular idioms phrases. Yes,
yeah.
how you will utilize your idiom and phrases when you are not surrounding with kind of people.
Yeah, you should be surrounded with people who encourage you to
Yeah,
like keep you using them, even if you make a mistake, to correct you, not to mock you,
yeah.
right? So that's very important. I'm glad you said that.
We are Indian, and we have only the limited space where we can speak. We
Yeah,
should know about the basic language. Yeah, we can like communicate to each other, but we
yeah.
should not focus more. Now people are really very crazy. When I used to watch the video that they are learning lots of vocabulary, fancy word, okay, how the British sounds. So what you will do when people will not connect you? That's
Yeah.
the use. So what do you want to say? What is your opinion in that?
Well, I think that's very true. I mean, it is, India is the, I think we have the most amount of illiterate people, like uh, people who aren't being educated properly or given quality education, right? So it is a second language. English is a second language. So it is going to be hard to express yourself. That's just how it's going to be in the beginning. But our only way up is to learn more about different topics and learn how to communicate with the outer world as well, right? Because we need to connect. It's just human nature. We need people, right? We are human beings and we need someone to connect to. We need someone to call when we are angry or when we are sad, right? So communication becomes really important in that way. Yeah, definitely.
Are the different part like spoken English and communication. People not able to bifurcate okay, what is spoken English, what is communication. They are not focusing in that. They are totally involved. This yeah. So there, if I would like to ask one tip which you want to give the beginners, that how they can memorize new words, and apart from that, how they can find out that these word I should choose and I want to use. Yeah.
Well, there are always these word of the day like apps and things on Google, but I don't think you can memorize it particularly. I think you're supposed to use it in different sentences all the time, right? Keep trying to use that one word, figure out the meaning, and try to use it in as many conversations as possible so that it becomes a part of your vocabulary naturally, you know. So
Yeah.
I think that would be great. And also like talk about that word, like, oh, today I learned this new word, so that your brain registers it, fully.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think there's only like, you need to start today. Right? There's not like dreaming about it, dreaming about it, right? You just start today, you use that word today and figure out where it goes from there. So I have another class right now, so I'll have to leave. But it was really
Okay.
nice
Okay.
talking to you.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you very much.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Take care. Have a great day.
You too.